Hi all, welcome to the part 2 of our Excel project. So let's get started. In this part over here, first I'll tell you what we are going to learn in this complete project. So first we have already seen how to import the text file into Excel. Next thing which we'll go through is the formulas for left, mid, right. We'll use VLOOKUP formula. We'll use if formula. We'll use concatenate formula. We'll use pivot table. We'll also create some charts, and then what we'll do is we'll copy the result to a report in Microsoft. So first let's start working with this, and that only we'll see how to work with the formula. Now here the first option is make. Okay, so in this part, when you can see that make is the name of the brand, so here FD is the brand name. FD is the brand name from the car ID, and we want to take it out. We want to extract FD from the car ID so that we can have it in the make section. So how we are going to do it, we'll just click over here. I'll write equals to left, and then here you can see that we want to select the text. So the text is this. Now again comma. Now number of characters, how many number of characters do you want to extract from this text? So I want to extract 2 characters. Okay, number of characters 2. I'll just close the bracket and I'll press enter. So I'm getting FD over here. So I'll just fill it up with the complete formula. Okay, I'll just take it, I'll fill it up. I'll fill the complete row, sorry, the complete column. Okay, so here we are getting. So now over here when you see, so here we are getting. So now over here when you see, your FD is Ford. Okay, your GM is General Motors, your TY is Toyota, HO is Honda, and CR is Chrysler, HY is your Hyundai. Yeah, HY is your Hyundai. Now what we want over here is the full name of your makers. We want the full name. Now for full name we don't have any data for this, so we have to create it over here. So now what we are going to do is we want the full name. So here what we are going to do is we are going to write it. So we had CR for Chrysler, so CHRYSLER. The second one we have is HY. HY is for Hyundai. We have TY for Toyota. We have HO for Honda. We have GM for General Motors. We have FD, and it's for Ford. Now over here what we want these, okay, over here. So at the place of CR over here, what I want my Chrysler. At the place of HY, I want my Hyundai. At the place of HO, I want Honda. So I want to fill this data. Now for this, what we are going to do is we are going to use VLOOKUP. We are going to use VLOOKUP. So I'll tell you how to use VLOOKUP. So I'll click over here, equals to. Now what I want is I'll write VLOOKUP. After writing VLOOKUP, it is asking up what is the lookup value. So this is the value I want to look for. Now what I have to do is comma. Now it will asking you for the table or array. So the table or array is this. This is my table. For this, from this table only I want to search it, and again I'll press comma, column index number. So what I want is I want to check the data from my column B, and I want the data, I want my C column, I want my data on column C to be over here. So I'll press 2. I want my second column over here, and then I'll close the bracket, I'll press enter. So here I got, let me check it once why it is giving you the error. Okay, I got it. So what we have to do is, first we have to sort this. So I'll select everything, go to data, yes, sort it, sort on column B, value A to Z. Now it's sorted. When we'll come up, okay, it is giving us the proper value. So why it was throwing error is because we haven't sorted the value. Now I'll fill this value up till the last. Let's see we'll get any error or not. Okay, so we are getting the error. So what error is this? Let me check. So here the error is that what we are doing is we are using relative reference. What we have to use, we have to use absolute indexing over here. We don't have to use relative referencing. So for this, what we have to do is we have to use the dollar sign. Okay, so now we'll go to the formula, we'll go to the very top. Now I want my this, okay, to be relative. Okay, I don't want it to change. I don't want my formula to change. So what I'll do is dollar sign, enter. I'll fill everything up. Yes, so we did the same thing. Okay, we are getting the correct data. Yes, we are. So what we did is we add the absolute referencing for a table, and then we are taking the data. Okay, so now what do we want is we want the model number. We want which model is this. So when you see it is Ford, when you see it is MTG, so it's Ford Mustang. So we want MTG over here. Now how we can extract the middle value? So for this, what I'll do is I'll write equals to, and then mid. We want to have mid. Now which is the text? The text is this, comma. What is the start number? So the start number is 5. You want to start from 5, comma. Where you want to end this? I want to end it at 3. So it's fine. We're starting from 9. We are taking 3 values and then we are completing it. Let's press enter. We are getting MTG. Let me fill the complete row. Sorry, complete column. Yes, we are getting the correct data. So now again, here when you see, we want the full name of the model. So when you want the full name of the model, in this case, so in our case, MTG is Mustang. Here we have FCS is Focus. CMR is Camaro. We have CMR is Camaro. We have SLV. SLV is Silverado. So we want all the brand name, all the name over here. So again, we have to create the lookup table for this. So we'll create the lookup table. So we'll start for cam is Camry. Then we have ELA. ELA is for Elantra. 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 We have FCS. FCS is for Focus. We have CMR. It's for Camaro. Have COR is for Corolla. CAR for Curvin. We have a CIV. CIV is for civic. Civic, we have TG, MTG is for Mustang. Okay, we have ODY. ODY is for YSSEY Odyssey. PTC, PT, PT Cruiser, SLV, SLV Silverado, SILVERADO, Silverado. Yeah, so this is our lookup table. So again what we are going to do is we are going to write the lookup for this. So what we are going to do is, again, let's come over here, copy it, come over here, paste it. Copy this. I want to paste it, but what we want to do is we want to change this over here. Again, we want the $sign over here, we want the absolute referencing, but at this place what do we want is at the place of B, what I want D, so we'll change to D2. This is what we want. Now I want to change this absolute referencing to, it should be D. Wait, I'll just write it again, okay, so that you don't face any issue. So here we have what is the lookup value? Lookup value is this, comma, what is the lookup array? So when we come over here, this is our array for this. I'll press comma. Again, what is the value? Sorry, what is the column index? So column index I'll write over here is 2. Again, we want the absolute referencing. Over here we want the absolute referencing, not the relative. So I'll write $sign over here, I'll write $sign over here, and we'll press enter, and we are getting MTG as Mustang. Now what we forgot is we wanted to sort it out. So let's sort it first, otherwise again it will throw the same error. So come to sort. I want to sort it via column D, A to Z. Sorted now. Come to this, scroll it down. Okay, let's fill it. So everything is working fine. We are getting some error. Let's see what's the error is over here. So here when you see at the place of ODY, at the place of ODY we have OD only. Okay, so what is this? This is an error. Okay, and it can be a human error. So someone over here had 0. Okay, someone added extra 0 over here. So what we'll do is we'll come over here. Okay, we'll come over here, we'll come to this and we'll delete this. So it's a normal human error, and you can face these sorts of issue while working with the data. So this is an example of human error. We also have some more human errors or machine error, or there can be any sorts of error. Okay, but what we want is we want to sort it out. So now as we are done with our model full name, what we want is we want manufacturing year. We want manufacturing year, and over here the manufacturing year is 06. So 06 is our manufacturing year, and we want 06 over here. Now I'll come over here again. What we have to do over here is we have to use the mid equals to mid. So text, which is a text? So this is our text, comma. What is the start number? So start number is third. We want to start from the third place, comma. How much long is the character? So number of characters. So we have 2. We'll close the bracket, press enter. We have 06 over here, and let's fill this up completely. So we are getting the complete value over here. So this is the year 2006, 2009, 2013, 2012, 13, 14. So in this, the maximum age or the maximum year is 2014. So what we'll take the example is that we are at this point of time we are like creating the sheet in 2014. So we'll work it like this. Now we want to find the age. And what does the age means? Age means that if today it's 2014, because the closest year which we have is 14 over here. So we'll take the example. We'll take that we are in 2014 right now, and with the 2014, what we are going to do is that we are going to find the age over here. So for this, what we are going to do is we are click on this equals to, we'll write 14 minus this over here. Okay, and we'll press enter. So our Mustang is 8-year-old. I'll try to fill this up completely. I'll try to fill this up completely till the bottom of this column. Now you can see that over here at some of the places we are getting some errors. So the errors are over here. When you see, we are getting the value error. What is the value error? When you'll come over here, you'll see a value used in the formula is of the wrong data type. So what do you mean by wrong data type? So here we are working on the numerical part. We are working on numbers. But when you'll see it's not 06, it's 06. So we'll just clear it out from here. We'll make it 0, press enter. It's working fine now. Here the same thing. It's not 09, it's 09. Again, we are going to clean the data. Now again this error. We want 05, not 05. So we'll come to this. Click over here. 05. Now all the issues are resolved. Now again we are facing one more issue over here. So the number of age can be 8, 8, 6, 1, 2, 0, but what it's -4. So here we have the century issue. So currently we're in 21st century and 98 is the 20th century. So what we want is we want to subtract. When we are subtracting 14 with 98, we are getting -84. We are getting -84 and we have to resolve this issue. So how we are going to resolve this issue is, what we are going to do for here is we'll come to age, and now what we want to do is like how we can resolve this issue. So the first thing which we can do is that we can use the if statement over here. So how we are going to use the if statement? So I'll just clear it out. I'll just write if and the open bracket. Now logical test. What is the logical test we want? So if your 14 minus 6, 14 minus f2, that's 6, or if this is then 0, okay, then what do we want is we want to resolve the century issue. So we'll write 100 minus 6 plus 14. If it is false, then what do we want is if our number is working fine, if we are not getting any negative error, in that case what we are going to do is we are going to repeat the same thing which you are doing. We are going to have 14 minus this part, close the bracket, press enter. Now still we are getting 8. Here also we are getting 8, but see over here at the place of at row 19th, when you see, when I'll fill it up till row 19, I'm not getting a -84. What I'm getting is 16 years. So I guess now it's working fine. We'll just fill it up for the complete column. And now, yeah, the issue is resolved. We are not getting any negative value or any other error in this. Now, what do we want is we want miles per year. How many miles you drove your car in every year. So this is the age of your car, and this is the number of miles. So how you are doing this is you'll just click equals to this divided by this. Total miles you drove your car divided by the age of your car. Press enter. So this is how much you drove your car. Now I'll just fill it up completely till the end. Now again, see, we are getting some errors. Let's see what errors we are getting. Yes. So how we're going to resolve this issue is, let's go to the top here. It is showing that you are dividing it with 0. But see, if still we purchased this car in 2014 and we have assumed that this year is 2014, then we cannot drive this much in no time. It means that we have purchased in car in the starting of 2014, and at this point of time we are at the end of the year. What we are going to do is, we'll just click over here. Here we have the formula. What we are going to do is, we are going to add 0.5 years in this formula. Okay, so I'll add 0.5 to this so that we can have a year and a half, just for the ease of our calculations. Press enter. We'll fill it up completely. And now we are getting the correct data. Again, what do we want? We don't want a lot of decimal points. So let's decrease the decimal points. 2 decimal point works fine for us. Okay, we don't want anything more than 2 decimal points. Now we are done with our miles per year. Now what do you want is your warranty. So here the warranty miles is 50,000. Here we have 75,000, 100,000, 75,000, 100,000. Now, is your car is covered in your warranty or not? So for this, if we check over here, up till we drove only 40,000. So it's like 10,000 kilometers is 10,000 miles are still left for this. So how we are going to check it? So again, we are going to write a normal if statement equals to if start bracket logical test. What is the logical test? So if this is smaller than or equals to this, that means if your covered miles are smaller than or equals to warranty miles, and if it is true, then we are going to write that, yes, covered, comma. If this is false, then we are going to write not covered. Press enter. Yes, the warranty is covered. The warranty is covered. Let me fill it completely till the last row. Yes. So yes, covered, not covered. So somewhere it's covered, somewhere it's not covered. Here, when you see, you have 100,000 as the warranty, and we drove around 114,000. So it's not covered. And here it's 100,000. We drove 93,000. So yes, it's covered up. Yeah. In today's date, it's covered. But if you'll cross this, it won't be covered after 100,000. So yes, we are done with this. Now you want new car ID. So let's say that what your manager want is, so here we had FD, we had Ford, 06 the manufacturing year, MTG for Mustang. Now what do your manager want is that after MTG you want to add the color also. So I'll just write it how your manager want your new car ID to be. So it should be FD, that's Ford, 06, that's the manufacturing year, MTG for Mustang. Now what he want is, he want BLA for color black, and then what he want is 001. That's what he want the car ID to be, the new car ID to be. So I'll just copy this car ID, I'll paste it over here, and I'll delete this from here. Now we want this car ID to be over here. So for this, how we are going to write this? So again, here we want to concatenate, we want to add a lots of shells. So for this we will use concatenate. So I'll write CONCA. So we are having concatenate over here. I'm using concatenate. I want text. So what is the text one? I want FD, comma. And then what I wanted, okay, I wanted 0 the manufacturing year, comma. I want MTG, that's Mustang, comma. I want my color black, comma. And then I want this 001. And also I don't want complete black. What I want is I want only first 3 letters. So I'll just delete it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write, I want left, and I want black. You have to, this is the text, comma. I want first 3 characters, 3, bracket closed, comma. Now in this also I don't want the complete string. What I want is last 001. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write RIG, right. This is the text, and from right I want 3 letters, 3 characters, bracket close. Okay, so we have closed the bracket. Again the bracket should be closed. Press enter. Yes. So here it's the same around this, but you see that B is capital but L is small. We want LA also to be capital. So what we are going to do that over here, when you see the left where we are writing the left, what I'll do is I'll write over here, I'm going to write the upper. I'm going to write upper, and upper open bracket, and then I'll close the bracket over here. We'll close the bracket over here. Now I'll press enter. Now we're getting BLA. Okay, I'll just fill it up completely till the end. Yes, so now we got our new car ID. We have got our new car ID. Now we have completely completed our table. Let me delete this. So yeah, we have completely completed all the options in our table. And in next lecture, what we are going to do is we are going to see how to work with, because see here we have completed everything, but still what we are left with over here is that we want to work with pivot tables, we want to work with charts, and then we want to copy our result after that. So we'll do all those things in our next lecture. So till then you can keep practicing this.